I got asked a cool question today that I thought you might enjoy hearing the answer to. It was this: John, is leadership a science or is it an art? Now, I'll answer that question. It's a pretty cool one. But before I do, let me just tell you where I'm at. I happen to be in Vail, Colorado. If you ever get a chance, you got to come and visit. I happen to be here running an event for leaders from all over the world. And this is not only a cool place because it's just neat and beautiful, but also the quality of the people that are here. And this event and questions like that. So let's dive in. Is leadership a science or an art? I have a personal story that I'll tell you that not only helped me answer the question for myself, but truly increased my own successful results. But first, before I tell you the story, leadership at its core is both a science and an art. While there are empirical methodologies, frameworks, and techniques that can be taught and learned around the science side, it's the art of leadership that delves into the intangible nuances that differentiate a manager from a leader. It is this subtle art that engenders loyalty, drives teams toward a shared vision, and ultimately cultivates success. Here are 5 skills that you need to be an effective leader that are directly related to the art of leadership. The personal leadership story that I'm going to tell combines all 5 of these, but first, here they are. Number 1, intuition and judgment. An adept leader possesses an uncanny ability to read between the lines, discerning not only the said, but also the unsaid. This intuitive judgment, honed with experience and insight, allows you to make decisions that not only often will defy conventional wisdom, but also will prove to be brilliant. Number 2, emotional intelligence. Leadership is a human endeavor, and understanding one's emotions and the emotions of others is paramount. Leaders who practice emotional intelligence are equipped to navigate the complexities of leading people, ensuring that your team members feel valued, heard, and understood. Third, visionary insight. While many can manage day-to-day operations, the art of leadership is about casting a vision that inspires and mobilizes action. The art of vision transcends current circumstances, seeing not only where the organization is, but where it has the potential to be. Fourth, resilience and grit. The path of leadership is fraught with challenges. Man, I love resilience and grit. In any adversity, great leaders know how to display an unwavering resolve. Their resilience not only sustains them, but also galvanizes their team so that we can all persevere. And last, number 5, authenticity. In an age of the importance of image and social media presence, genuine authenticity stands out. Leaders who are genuine, who aren't afraid to display vulnerability and admit their mistakes, garner respect and foster an environment of trust. There you have it, 5 dynamics that make the difference between you just coming from the clinical, scientific side of leadership and really invoking your own creative nature, the spirit in you, the art of leadership. All 5 are very important, and I've got one particular story that really, for me, galvanizes and brings all 5 in. And it was a time when I was running a sales organization, and I truly felt that we needed to make a major shift in the presentation we were making to our clients. Now, this will date me as a leader, but it was a time where in the automobile industry, there was a new innovation that had come out called the hybrid car. You might remember the first time you heard of a hybrid car, a car that, of course, was powered by electricity and gasoline. And I invented a new presentation for the products that we were selling, combining the innovative nature of hybrid technology and comparing it to what we were selling. And it was a very cutting edge presentation. And when I rolled it out with my sales team, when I trained our sales organization on using this presentation, immediately our results dropped. The team had a difficult time implementing the new presentation. And they were super resistant to the vision that I had on what this presentation could do for us, on the idea that if we innovate, if we create a new way of pitching our products, that we could ultimately see our results increase. And they came to me one day after about a month of trying this new presentation, and they said, John, it just isn't working. We want to go back to the old presentation. And I really heard them out. I heard all of the concerns they had. And I said, let me sleep on it, and tomorrow we'll make a decision on what we're going to do. And that night I prayed and I meditated. I thought about what they had said, and I tapped into my intuition, and I compared it with my vision. And I thought about the idea of resilience. And when I got real quiet and still, I said, is this just my ego wanting to do something new, or do I really truly believe this is the right direction for us to go? And when I woke up in the morning, I was crystal clear that we were going to stay the course. And I got the whole team together and I said, I know this has been challenging. I know it's been difficult. I know you've had a hard time with this. And I've really thought and I've prayed on it. And if you're not bought into where I see us going, I respect that. And I'll support you in making whatever transition you need to make. But I am crystal clear this is the right direction for us. And with a level of authority and love and care and command and conviction for what we were doing, the vision that we were holding, I said, we're going to continue in this direction. And we did. And very quickly, within about another week, we completely transformed our results. And we went on to set stratospheric records, all-time records for our industry with that new pitch, the new presentation. Within a year, they loved the presentation. They loved the money they were making. They loved the results that we were getting. It is an art that is required for you to tap into a level of leadership you just can't find in a book. It only comes from the intangible nature that you'll find in being a great leader. I hope those 5 dynamics serve you in you creating results that you would love to create more of. Do you have an opportunity or an idea that we can add to this dialogue around what does the art of leadership look like? If you do, I'd love for you to put it in the comments. Also, share this video with someone that you think can value the information and get something good out of it. And subscribe, hit that like button, the little thumbs up. Make sure that you stay tuned for future videos on this channel. Until we're together again next time, remember always to think bravely and act boldly.